Hello everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been on time today. Let me just organize my camera, make sure everything is the way I like it. Um, yeah. Uh, I'm starting to understand what it feels like when one has a conflict of interest, shall we say. Um, I have fallen in absolute love with, and I hope everyone is well. By the way, I always like trying to say that I hope everyone's well to make sure that anyone watching is you know that you're welcome, you know that you're wanted, you know that you're um, appreciated here. Um, I want to say I've fallen in absolute love with a game called Shadowverse. I haven't been streaming much of it because partially I know, and you might have noticed when I was trying to stream it before, well, earlier today, not earlier today, sorry, what am I talking about? This is the problem. My cognition is poor, so when I need my attention needs to go to other things, I start spouting gibberish. When I was streaming it last week, um, sometimes it was not going to plan, not going my way, and those sort of card games because I have a history of them. I mean, I used to play before I embarked on this dream of streaming. I used to spend a lot of my time playing Magic the Gathering. Before, actually, there was a little bit of time where I wasn't doing anything in that regard, which was like I was doing, I was learning a bit more Spanish. I was just doing my own thing. But basically, in previous years, I have played quite a bit of competitive level Magic. Now, not anything big. No, I didn't really have the resources available to go to many GPs, but I did play locally quite a bit. And so I feel like I established quite a bit of experience in playing those sort of games. So I know from Hearthstone especially that I could get very angry and very upset very quickly about that game in particular because it feels so insulting. Um, However, um, Shadowverse has just been a complete joy of joys. I do have a natural knack for that kind of game, so finding a game that I actually love, I love everything about Shadowverse. Oh my god, the world, the atmosphere, the people who play it. I have only once come across uh, BMer. You know how fucking Hearthstone is real? Because this is what happens when you get a game that's as popular as Hearthstone. You get all the chaff and trash that comes with it, and that includes a lot of cancer, sort of not just in decks, but also in the people who play it. And often you get people who are just not even really that pleasant. It's a wonderful environment currently, and in a way, I hope it doesn't get too big because I don't want it to end up like that because that's what happens. But at the moment, Shadowverse is a joy to play. It's a joy to play the opponents. They're all decent people. They don't fuck about. They don't, do stupid things. One person kept spamming emotes every turn. Apart from that, everyone's been wonderful. Um, the story mode, I really like it. I like it a lot more. I mean, I you can see my screen right now is Hyperdimension Neptunia. I fucking fall in love with weeb stuff. I am my heart sings to weeb and anime style cutesy Hyperdimension Neptunia esque kind of things. I will be starting streaming. Well, I am streaming. I will start playing soon for anyone who's coming in. But I want to say a couple of things why I'm late because it's 4:46 now. I should start at 4. But because I know I'm under no pressure to actually earn a living off this, this is from my own back. I've enjoyed doing it and I still enjoy doing it. I still want to pursue it. But because I'm not under the pressure that is, you must do this and you must do it as well as possible because your life depends on it, your living depends on it, your money depends on it, like a lot of other people stream. People who have 6 months of savings that if they don't make it big in that time have to go back to a regular day job. I don't have any of that stress involved. I can do this whenever and wherever I like. um, when one has a love as strong as mine has been for a game like Shadowverse, which I don't really want to stream. I want to stream, but I don't want to stream ranked. I want to stream the story mode, and I want to stream drafts. I do want it to be part of my thing. I'm even thinking of putting it part of my Friday favorites. But when previously, um, you know, where was my? Sorry, my head is just lost. Previously, I didn't really have a game that I cared that much to play that my mind was just fixated on all the time. But this past week, my mind, whenever possible, like I spent yesterday playing 8 hours of Shadowverse, and today I spent a number of hours playing Shadowverse. And anytime I get my hands on, I play playing Shadowverse. It's like, oh, and like, I was climbing the ladder, and I got to a stage where, because I still have a very small collection. Like, I don't buy, in terms of using dust, anything greater than common, because I have very little collection, because I only started a few days ago. My first stream of it, you can have a look. It's in the archives. Was when I first started Shadowverse. I never played before it. But still, even with this short space of time, it's very much buzz in my head. It's very much, the thing that I'm looking forward to doing. Arguably more than this. I've got to be honest. More than streaming at this present moment in time. And I know that's unhealthy, because that will come and go, After a while, Shadowverse may not be so exciting for me. And I will always want to come back to streaming. And I don't want to lose the progress, albeit slow, that I've made with this. So I don't want people to forget me because I spend 6 weeks or whatever just focusing on Shadowverse and nothing else. But that conflict of interest between what my heart wants to do most, which is play that game, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it, and also my mind telling me, look, Ali, you need to keep focused on your long-term goals, which, streaming is definitely a big one of those. Even though I still have only 39 followers after 7 months, which is, in large part, many things, including a lot of things outside my control, like, the ability to stream at a quality level because of my internet and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to lie, I feel more rewarded playing Shadowverse than I have been streaming. Streaming has been hard. The progress has been slower than I would like. I see people who stream far less, who have far less of a start, get almost double the amount of followers I have. And I've got to be honest, that makes me quite upset. I don't want to be talking about numbers all the time, and I don't want to be focusing on that more than my mind already would be, because it's not an environment or atmosphere that promotes progress, that promotes, happiness and encouraging people to contribute. But, the fact that I find a lot more fun playing Shadowverse than streaming, it's because of a lot of things, including my progress of streaming. So, and also the fact that Shadowverse is really new for me. And maybe a few other streams might get a little bit, I don't know, complicated, compensated for the time I'm playing a Shadowverse. Like, late today, I don't know how I'm going to be tomorrow. Tales of Symphonia is a bit of a drag. And I have this fucking fight. We have a big fight ahead of us today with, what's on the other side of that portal that we're outside of. I mean, I better get started playing, because, playing and talking is definitely one of the things to... Oh, let me just do one thing. I forgot to turn off the sound, so I don't want an echo. The thing is, you see, I have to make sure the sound is off, apart from the computer sound, so that sound that is like, the actual things don't get picked up by the microphone of my camera, and it's only picked up by the computer inside. So, yeah. Anyway, so, to explain and understand what I'm doing and why I'm not necessarily on time today, I'm not going to lie to you people. If I was having more rapid progress, if I felt like streaming was more worthwhile, if I felt like I was actually streaming at the highest quality I possibly could and not being held back by things like the internet, if I had more followers attaining and I was getting a regular stream of followers every time I streamed, rather than weeks go by without anything, I would stream more enthusiastically. I mean, I'm human. I can't help being human, man. If I don't see progress, I'm going to be less enthusiastic for something. I think everyone can share that. And where Shadowverse is beautiful, I'm loving it, I'm enjoying it. It's a wonderful community, it's a wonderful game, it's exciting, it's fun, it's fresh, I'm making progress in it. I've climbed up to C3 rank already, and I aim to climb even more. I mean, if streaming could show that same level of wonder and enjoyment and excitement out of it as Shadowverse has been, then I'd probably be equally as excited to stream. And I do love playing the games I'm playing on stream. Your game choice is very important to me, and I love this game, and I love other games too. But Shadowverse is number one right now. So it's hard for me to pull away from it. It's a conflict of interest. It's my brain telling me, look, Ali, I know you love that game, but Adrenaline, I keep saying Ali, because that's my real name. And I don't really want to be saying my real name. But this is the thing, you see. My cognition is bad, so I remember to say Adrenaline when I'm fully focused. But if my mind is elsewhere, like it is with Shadowverse right now, then things like that start to fall apart, and I start to forget myself. And you'll notice it quite a bit today. And that's what I mean by when you come into these streams and you watch what I'm doing. There are a lot of things my mind's not going to be in it. I might be told something in game, you need to go here. And then I'll be like, where do I need to go? Because my mind is actually elsewhere. And I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But hey, if I got more love here, then I would probably have more attention to it as well. I'm pushing myself to keep going on this because it's a long, hard journey, and I want to keep moving forward. Stepping forward. Anyway, I don't want to be hard down on it and everything. I mean, I'm loving my life right now. I'm enjoying the hell out of Shadowverse. But I even bought a PS3 today, or got it delivered today. I bought it yesterday, a new one, so that I could make sure that I get back to where I was in Ni no Kuni, which isn't that much. Remember to name all the followers that I named before, and not have the issue of having it die on me after an hour and a half, so I can do full streams. I'm still very much interested in streaming, but if my heart is currently thinking of something else, like any human being, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that, and I apologize. This is why I wanted to talk today, introducing this cast today, because I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm enjoying my time a lot more playing Shadowverse than I am streaming. That sucks, but Anyway, let's go into this fight, shall we? Obtain the secret memory. Obtain the Colosseum ticket from Miney. The fuck is that? And Mo. Miney Mo. Eeny meeny? Is there an eeny meeny? That would be awesome. I mean, by the way, I want to make it clear, today I've received a lot of support on Twitter. I don't ever, never think that I miss every bit of support that I get, from tweets, retweets, to liking what I write on Twitter, to, watching me for a few minutes, coming here and there. Everything is remembered. I'm very conscientious of how this stream has been going for my time doing it, very much so. So in case you wonder, oh, I tried helping you, I did this, believe me, I know, and I wish more would be like you, and I love you for it, and thank you so much. But and this today has been amazing support today. But you've got to compare it. £50 is a beautiful gift, but you can't live on £50 or $50 or whatever it is you want to talk about currency. Like over here, Shadowverse is giving me thousands and thousands. If you imagine like money instead of love and enjoyment and enthusiasm and progress and success and just time spent that you want to dedicate to, that's giving me thousands, and the streaming is giving me tens, and those tens are beautiful and I love them. and I don't want to say fuck the tens, because that's why I'm here. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. But compared to Shadowverse right now, there's very little competition. I'm sorry for that. I I'm sorry that, but that's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you people. There's no need for me to lie. I'm not under the obligation to make this a full-time job. I'm going to be very truthful to all of you. My heart is in Shadowverse right now. So we'll see what we do here today, and hopefully we can have a decent stream. And I appreciate all the support. I really will, and I will go on Twitter hopefully at the end if I remember to thank the people, because there's been an amazing amount of support, like 5 different things to my today's tweet, which is amazing, awesome. You know, people either retweeting or liking. And I thank you every time. Every time. I don't want you to forget that. It's always appreciated. Always. Everyone. But balance. But that's what's got me back here today. Instead of saying fuck it completely and not even doing a cast today, which would be awful. I'm here today, and I'm going to do this cast because I know how much it means to me, and I know how much support I've been getting, and I want to make sure that the people who support me are responded to and get what they deserve for their support. Anyway, that's why I just wanted to talk about that a little bit more, because I have a terrible time. My cognition is low. I have a terrible time in talking deeply and seriously when I'm in game, because I'm focusing on the game and I'm focusing on the streaming and I'm focusing on a lot of things, and I'm terrible. Like, normally males are considered to be worse than girls, say, by general default, which is really, you know, you can never have any full gender divide, just like you can never have any real divide. You know, there's always people who are better than others. But generally speaking, men are less good at multitasking than women. Well, I'm generally speaking much worse than other men. Like, because I have Asperger's and because I have low cognition, my intelligence is incredibly high, but my cognition, my ability to multitask, my ability to remember something while I'm doing something else is very low. My ability to remember not to say my real name because I don't really want to advertise my real name while I'm trying to talk, it just gets forgotten and thrown out, and I say my real name accidentally because, and I've done it more than once today, because my mind is elsewhere. And it's very difficult for me to operate on many different levels at the same time, which streaming has always been quite a challenge in that regard. So before I fully get into the game and talk about the game and stuff like that, I wanted to make sure that I started today's cast, even though it is late, with an introduction as to how I'm feeling right now, because I feel you guys, you know, need to know. You deserve knowing, for all the support that you've given, why I haven't been able to start today on time, and why my enthusiasm might not be as high as it otherwise would be. You deserve to know that. So I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. This is a fucking hard fight, man. This is really hard. You have a good chance of dying here, because I've watched others do this, and I'm going for Ramu, by the way, unless there's anyone who wants me to go with someone else. You know, this is where my business brain would say, a follow for getting to choose who I actually fight. No, but I mean, seriously, I'm thinking of Ramu for a number of reasons. A lot of people choose Ifrit or Shiva. They have more nostalgia to Ifrit or Shiva. I don't really have nostalgia with Final Fantasy, so I don't have that same level of love for those two. Although I know from Final Fantasy VII, those two are big and other things like that. Also, so that's two things. I don't have nostalgia, and also a lot of people have chosen other choices, which usually makes me choose the other choice, because I don't want to go the same way as everybody else. Speaking of the same way as everybody else, how about some Final Fantasy 15? Because everybody's doing it. I would never want to do that. I hate doing that. I like being my own cup of tea, even at my own detriment. Which is why a lot of the games that I've streamed are not really games that are in the public eye, because I'm doing my own thing. Because I much prefer doing my own thing, even when it's not necessarily the smartest move. But I'm going with Ramu. Also, I like the idea of Thunder. I also heard that Ramu is the hardest to get, so going for Ramu now will mean that getting all three is more likely. So there's a variety of reasons why I think going with Ramu for now is cool and a good idea. Do I care about using these guys? I don't know. Do they have healing currently? Can they heal? We'll see. We have 3 points. That's for agility and nothing else. Who else can we go with? I think this is a little bit low in sound. I'll put it up a bit. He has 5 points. Body slam is 2. HP plus. That's his actual HP. Shake. Earth damage. Interesting. Yeah. No healing there. 7 SP. Motherfucker. That's a huge amount. Punch. Inflict neutral physical damage. Stroll. Subdue for 4. Regen for 4. Obtain a Libra Mirajo. Very nice. I like that. Because that means I can put it on a person and then not have to worry about having creatures with Libra. First strike. Inflict sleep. Yeah, 4. So it would be only inflict sleep, which might be very good. I mean, let's go with this for now. I mean, it's not like you can learn anything else anyway. You're in my team, so that'll be useful. 4 more. Ram or Cure for 4. Ooh, that means I want to use you because you have Cure. That's really important. So I have to choose between Tama or Badunk, which is probably going to be Tama. Sorry, not Tama. It's probably going to keep Tama is my what I'm trying to say. Probably going to get rid of Badunk because I imagine Tama's quite strong. It's the one given to you from the start, and I imagine it's quite strong. Can't level any of that up. You have Cure already, which is really nice. So double Cure is pretty cool against this boss, especially. 1 SP, so you can't actually gain anything yet. Other than that, I keep going the wrong way because it's weird. You press the left tab and you go right. That's confusing to me. 5 SP, nice. Well, we have to buy this because we have no choice. And then we have a choice between accuracy, protect, which you can't buy yet, or double smash. Hits twice sounds nice. Because, much like Pokemon, you can abuse the hell out of multi-hits if you pump the attack up or anything like that. Similarly, when you're working in a stack, you're effectively pumping your attack. So I imagine multi-hits are quite strong in this game for similar reasons as to why people use multi-hits with, say, a Cloyster and some sort of attack pump. Well, I might as well buy that because there's nothing else you can buy and you have the credits for it. But yeah, you don't have healing, right? You have Libra, which is cool and all, but I don't really care for that. You don't have. Oh, you don't have Libra yet. You don't even have Libra yet. My God. Yeah, let's just ignore that then. Which means stack setup. We're going to replace the Rhine's Badonkadon, which is supposed to be the Badonkadunksko, but we don't have enough space, with Influx. Because Influx has heal. Influx. Even though that's a level 5 for a level 3. But it's a level 3 with heal. Like, I mean, it's only a couple of stats lower for a heal, though. That's really good. So we'll go with that. Might as well save now that we've done a little bit of looking into the team, which I love doing. This I would spend more time if I thought it was more stream worthy, which is one of the reasons why I don't really like streaming games like Shadowverse as much as I love it, because I would be doing a lot of that. There was a time where I was like struggling at C0 because the way Shadowverse works is, before we get into this cutscene, I want to explain this a little bit. You start at beginner rank and you climb through that. Then you go to D, and you start at D0, and you go to D0, D1, D2, D3, and then you go up to C0. At C0, when I was ranking, I started losing more games than I could win. I wasn't able to climb. Even though you get a lot more for a win than a loss, my deck wasn't strong enough. Like I say, I'm buying commons. Like, I have very little beyond common, but there are a lovely bunch of commons you can buy, Archer and things like that, and the Bounce Dude, the 2/2, and all sorts of awesome cards, even at common for Forest Craft at least. And it seems that way with a number of different classes. There's a lovely bunch of common cards you can buy, and you know, when I have a couple of hundred, I had 500 to start with because you get a lot to begin with, and then I had a couple of hundred more at this time when I wasn't being able to rank beyond C0. I had like 150 to 200 dust effectively to spend crafting cards, so I could craft like 3 or so cards, and I had to spend a lot of time thinking how best to spend that money without wasting it. Because, you know, once I choose what cards to craft, that's it. You know, I don't have that ever again. I'll have to earn more, and that's pretty difficult to do because I've already used the quests up that get you dust. And if this doesn't work, I'm not being able to climb. I'll be going back down. So I was really, you know, like conscientiously, cautiously thinking about how do I change this deck around with what I have, what I can bring in, and what weakness does this deck have. And what I found out from playing enough times was I just was running out of value. And I was running out of ways to really impose on the game, and I just had a bunch of fairy tokens in my hand, and like nothing of real value that would just get eaten up, and I'd just die. So I needed to find ways of pushing that value to a higher extent. So what I did was I bought 2 spellbook description, or decryption rather, which is draw free for 6, like Omniscience or whatever the hell that blue card in Magic was, which came back in M15, draw free for 6. 2 of them, because that's huge value, right? Drawing 3 cards. There's draw 6 in total. And then also, I already had a Bounce Dude that I wasn't using, the 2/2, 2-drop. And then I bought a second one in. And then I made my deck a little bit more for bounce. Like, I took out Sylvan Justice and brought in Metallurgist, which is technically better if you can activate it. And because I was getting a lot of fairies with like Fairy Cycle and stuff, Circle and stuff, I felt confident in being able to activate Metallurgist whenever I wanted to. And I was realizing there was a lot of time when I just had Sylvan Justice stuck in my hand. I didn't want to play it, which is kind of shitty because it's not a creature, right? But Metallurgist is much better and all that sort of stuff. And I managed to make a deck much better out of the limited funds that I had by switching up a little bit and getting a lot more value out of the deck. And I called it Value Plus. And I might well stream it later, but I won't necessarily play much rank because, like I say, I want to play story mode and drafts of Shadowverse when I stream it. And I managed to climb again from C0 to C2, or actually C3, which is 1, 2, 3. And I was really happy with that because it was like, you know, it was time well spent. But that on a stream is like 2 hours minimum. And really it was more than that of just looking at one screen. Like right now, talking and looking at one screen for like 2 hours. That's not a stream. You can't stream that. That's not entertaining for viewers. So you see what I mean? When it comes to ranked, and I love doing that. I fucking love the hell out of that. But it's not stream worthy. You can't do that in a stream. You got to be action, and it's got to be movement, and always. And you know, at the expense of nice, solid. Okay, let's sit down and think for a couple of hours. How do we go about solving this problem that we have? No one wants to see that, but that's why I don't stream it, right? Because I love doing that. I love deck building. I love the hell out of deck building. That's my favorite. That's always been the number one reason why I've ever enjoyed Magic the Gathering or anything else. Is deck building just is like so enjoyable. And this game has beautiful deck building and the ability to, okay, you have a problem. What's going wrong? What are you finding that you need to get more out of? Are you running out of damage, or are you not being able to play your cards quick enough? Or in my case, did you not have enough value in your games to keep going? And it's just it's so good. It's so good. But anyway, if I was to do that with a game like this while I'm streaming it, you know, you guys wouldn't probably want to see that. So I don't know. I have to be like a little less on that side of things. It feels like, but you know, whatever. We're going in. Get ready for a cutscene. Hopefully the thing will behave.
What the honk?
Be careful!
There's Ramu. He looks really nice and majestic. Also, a lot of people don't like this guy's voice. Ifrit.
I expected some foolhardy adventurer with a terminal case of curiosity.
Ramu. I really like Ifrit's voice.
What's this?
I think it's perfect. But apparently people who have nostalgia for him don't.
Well, look who's back.
Ah, the half-pints. Hail and well met.
Hail and Wellmet?
That's not our names!
I think he just
Let me
means
fist in the
hello.
air when I say that.
Oh, and for the record, he happens to be a half-wit and a half-pint.
Haha.
You haven't changed a bit.
Haha, indeed.
Huh? What's so funny?
At least it's not
Oh,
timeless.
we're having a lawn moment. Guess I'll just add this one to the pile.
Wait, what pile? There's a pile?
Apparently, we've met the three of you before, although we don't remember it.
You do not remember us?
No, you're worthless.
No
You're not
wonder
worth
they
remembering.
haven't summoned us.
Then our course of action is clear. We must ensure the pecking order is pecking in the right order. If you seek to command the three of us again, then demonstrate your strength now or else be destroyed!
Destroyed! Enjoy that!
Why must you two always let the blood rush to your head?
What do you mean?
Would you just look at them? These are not the Mirage Keepers we knew.
Hi.
You're right. They do look rather... How do I put it?
Put what?
Lon does set the bar low. Like Limbo the bar low.
Don't worry, you can float under it.
Ah, see.
See what?
Very well. What say we pit them against just one of us to keep things nice and fair?
Yeah, that's fair, since I've only just started the game.
Go on. Choose from among us and choose wisely.
Choose for what?
Choose
Time
wisely.
certainly has not made you any more clever.
What we're trying to say is, the two of you are no match for all three of us at once. Which means...
Right, I get it. Thanks. Now, let's see.
Huh? Wait, get what?
Okay. Well, as I said before, I want to go with Ramo. He, even in that cutscene, to me, seemed more majestic and, like, you know, wise than the other two. As you said, the other two let the blood rush to their head because they're not as, you know, thoughtful and methodical. And I always like the most tactile, you know, diplomatic of characters. I mean, to me, it's almost like if you were to choose between, I don't know, Hufflepuff / Gryffindor, Slytherin, or Ravenclaw. I mean, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but I'll always go Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw of cunning and you know, being clever, which is kind of why I like card games, isn't it? It's a test of intelligence, it's a test of, you know, that sort of thing. So I'll definitely go Rama. I want Rama.
'Twould be foolhardy to challenge me. My judgment bolt strikes with such force it would shatter your very soul.
That may be the case, but we're probably going to have a hard fight regardless, and you are who I think is the best character to get, so... Let's do this! Let's do this thing!
Watch it.
I love this music,
For
by
an
the way.
old
It's really
guy,
nice.
he looks...
This battle.
Tough
come
doesn't
on.
even begin to describe it.
Be the careful.
Be the
Remember,
careful.
We're still inside their threshold.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Abilities. It would be nice to know if you can do this.
Okay.
Resist. Because this sounds like it's not going to work.
This is it!
Let's get some information on you. You're really weak to earth and somewhat weak to dark. I believe I might have both of those. Because the eyeball dude has dark. And the other thing has... Yeah, the rock has... Gotta be wary of our health, because he can judgment bolt at any time. Okay. Ooh, channel element earth.
Nice knowing ya.
Whoa.
You're done!
234. Oh yeah, also I didn't realize how much health he had. Fuck. Oh, I didn't look at how much health he had. That's partly the thing that I wanted to know. Oh god. Let's go channel element earth again. Oh well, 234. So let's say he has about 1,000 to 2,000 health. 1,500 health.
That all you got? Watch this!
Nice. If I can do this for both of them, this should be fair, guys. Stop hitting the same one, man. It's annoying. I wish he'd distribute his attacks. I mean, I don't know whether I want to go hypnosis because he resisted it. He didn't miss. He resisted it. So it makes me think, well, I don't want to waste my turns trying to make something that's not going to happen. This is a boss after all. And this does a lot of damage. It's worth doing.
See how you like this.
Otherwise, I might want to hypnosis more, but I'm in charge of this battle. If we just have a damage race, I probably win it. I don't know how much his Judgment Bolt's going to do, but otherwise, it should be good to go. And I love how much, like 2 only in MP or whatever the fuck. It's really good. Also, I don't want to waste MP on something that I don't need to waste MP on. But look at that, we're racing ahead again. Awesome. I just want to keep doing this. Because hypnosis takes twice as much MP when you only have like 8 to 10 MP. And it probably won't even work. So I tried it once to see if it would work, but he resisted it, and I'm going to call it for a day in that round.
Nice
Just keep
knowing
hitting
ya.
him. Boom.
You're done!
Ah.
That all you got? Watch this!
Critical.
I was hoping to let off.
How much damage does this do? Please on rain.
Judgment.
More! Both of them. Oof. Oh, we need to cure. Abilities. Cure. That's huge damage.
I've got this.
That's huge freaking damage. Huge damage. One more. There's some noise when you do that. Okay, we should be good enough. We can start attacking again.
Come on! You're mine!
We're gonna get ahead again. Nice. Water.
See how you like this.
Whoa. Love that little cutscene thing.
Oh,
How much health do you have? Yeah, 3 hits will kill you.
that all you got? Watch this!
And we got 3 hits. Yeah, 2 hits should kill you.
Nice.
We got this one. Game over.
Oh,
Bye-bye, Ramo. You're mine now.
Oh, right!
Nice and easy. We just win the DPS race. We don't need to worry about hypnosis. It would be nice. That's why I tried it. It would be nice to be able to DPS. 4 points away. My God. But yeah. It would be nice to have it, but no need. Armagem times 3. What even is that? And a Mega Phoenix. Sure thing.
Enough. I have seen my fill for one day.
That was fun, for what it was.
A shame the two of you have so much growing up to do.
quiet, you. I'm a Hulk.
Quiet, you.
So long. We shall meet again.
Well, our paths may cross before you know it.
Bye-bye for now.
Nice.
Huh? What's this?
A Prismarium.
No, it's a prismarium.
Prismarium.
You didn't manage to imprison those tough mirages, but it looks like they gave you this prismarium from
The
the same tribe as
Prismarium.
a consolation prize.
I see. I guess we made the grade then.
I guess we did. Let me just see something. I wonder what. Anyway, obtained the zapped prismarium. Woo! Which is a cute little thingy. Speaking of, we have a new thing to name. So let's get our names out. See what's what. Okay. So the last one we named, I believe, was that bunch of letters that I couldn't really figure out. So I believe this time, I mean, this is one of the concerns. I don't have ready available to me where I left off from last time. But I believe from memory, the next one to name is Sonic Plush Brothers, which is, as you can probably tell, too long a name. But Sonic Plush might well be good enough. A wired tyke who's still learning to absorb lightning. His magic set remains limited. Don't confuse him with a certain colored mage. They're two different things. You mean black mage? Alright. Name the Mirage. Sonic Plush. And how is it spelled? Just all small. Okay, sure, fair enough. S-O-N. I've noticed that the keyboard, or whatever you call this, is a lot faster on the PS4 than it is on the PS3. You almost have to stop ahead of it. Sonic Plush. As you can see, that's all the space we have. So yeah, that's a nice name. It's pretty cool. And Sonic kind of works well with Thunder, I would say. I mean, it's more sound than it is. But yeah, oh, that's good. That's nice. Looks good. All right. Transfiguration, or transfigging, is the act of changing into a more powerful mirage or changing back again. The mirage gets to keep all spaces it has unlocked in all of its mirage boards. This means, for example, that a choco chick you transfig into a chocobo yourself will potentially be more powerful than a chocobo you imprison from the wild, because it has still all the previous stat boosts and learn lessons. That makes perfect sense. A mirage can transfig into any form and size you've unlocked, but there's one catch. You can only do this from the prison case. If you're not anywhere near a gate or a safe crystal, you can call Seraphine the Seraphone to access the case. So you can do it anywhere, if that's the case. You can, if you're not anywhere near a gate, you can call Seraphine. If you are, then you're good as it is. I don't see how that's a catch. Unique abilities. Just so you know, some mirages have unique abilities that aren't shared between transfigured forms. I am aware of that, unfortunately. A perfect example would be Tama's secret weapon, the Super Fox Dimensional Tama Beam. Tama Beam, is that like supposed to be Makara Beam? From like Hyperdimension. And then obviously small text or whatever does not actually exist. Wait, but if the Tama Beam did exist, is that what you want? A sidekick with eye lasers? It is Makara Beam! Lovely. Eye lasers that would eradicate all foes. Eye lasers that would burn her cute little retinas. It's just like awesome Hyperdimension. Eye lasers that would be exceedingly painful. Shame on you wishing for that. Let's look into getting Tama a tail laser instead. Let's hurt her backbone instead of her eyes. That's a lot better. Because if it's exceedingly painful for eye beam, then presumably it's exceedingly painful for
The mirages of the nebula have been set
so cute.
free. And once again, time resumes its march.
That's the kind of creature that belongs in the Shadowverse.
Well, we better make our way back to Cornelia before the Bahamutians get any funny ideas.
We gotta go all the way back.
You can head to Ninewood Hills right then now if you want. The boss has been the bested. I can make you an exit gate right here and now. Ta-da-da! It'll take you back to Ninewood Hills, and from there, Cornelia's easy.
Thanks to the buzz cut. I remember.
You don't get shortcuts much shorter than a buzz cut. Wait! Unless you buzz the buzz cut, and then what have you got?
I think at that point, you call it a bolt cut.
Okay, save my progress? Yes, please. Sorry, I'm always busy doing 3 or 4 things to make sure everything is going well, so it's still a bit, I never found a nice, easy, clean way to be on top of everything at the same time. So sometimes I will, come back a little delayed in that. Save your progress. Sure. Sure thing. But the fact that I've got a PS3 to try and get Ni no Kuni back up and running shows you that I am still very enthusiastic to do this sort of stuff. It's just perhaps not as enthusiastic as some other things I currently have going. So that, don't get me wrong. I'm still very happy to be here. Going to Ninewood Hills.
Just head back to your room in Ninewood Hills whenever you want to rest up and recover HP.
Do I really need to do that? Kind of. Can I not just use Cure? Yeah. Is that one? No. How do you use like moves outside of battle? Can you? Can I use like MP to heal myself? Because I would happily do that, but the abilities don't necessarily allow you to do that straight up. This only puts special shortcuts for things. It doesn't actually allow you to use them. I don't think I've been explained how to use them if you can. AP. Oh, I see. So the AP is spread. I wonder if, say, HJ Tenchi's AP is completely removed, that you can't use the moves that particular creature knows. Whereas, or if it's just a collective thing and it's just a weird distribution of numbers. Well, like, does it actually matter how the distribution of these numbers apply? I mean, because that would add a level of complexity to the strategy, which would be quite interesting to do. I apologize, of course, as always, for the regular hiccups in the stream.
While we're there,
Still,
we should stop by Chocolate's.
I already ordered £1,800 worth of computer, which is hopefully going to be a nice new computer that will not have that problem of pausing every now and again. So I don't know where to go to next. I I don't know if we have to go somewhere here or the Never Nebula. We already did the Never Nebula, right? Cornelia. Presumably this exclamation point means there's something to be done there, so we'll go there. Presumably. Maybe go back to talk to the Queen?
Chapter 4.
You see, my mind might be more on this
Warrior.
if it wasn't so fixated
Okay,
on
then.
Shadowverse.
Let's
Oh.
check in with Princess Sarah.
Okay, let's randomly check in on her again.
What? They're here already?
That was a unexpected cutscene. For me, at least. I like to be out of the way during these. Oh wow. That's incredibly fast building.
Right outside of town!
Rain! Mom! Perfect timing! We were actually just on our way to see you.
Oh wow.
If they've established a camp near our gates, then clearly they must intend to finish us once and for all.
Get your
So
lewd
what now?
emotes out.
Seems to me
They intend to
we're
finish
going to
us.
have to nip this little problem in the butt.
And the
What
butt.
do you propose we do?
We should take the fight to them.
Well said.
I love
but
finding
as things
opportunities to
stand,
use lewd emotes.
Cornelia simply does not have the manpower.
If you can just buy us some time,
We'll do the rest.
me and Rain will sneak up on their boss and take him out.
What?
There's the boss.
Is it really that simple?
Yes, that's how fighting
He
works.
may not exactly
That's
look
what a
it,
JRPG
but
is.
Lun's pretty good in a fight.
You may not realize, but you're in one.
Thing is, he used to get picked on for being such a pipsqueak.
He still isn't.
Please, as if you were ever any taller than me.
She's a pipsqueak
well, I
too.
might have made up the pipsqueak part, but he definitely did get picked on. I think that maybe the other kids were a little creeped out by our arms.
Your arms are pretty fucked up.
Still, we were always kind of proud that we look like this, because it meant we were just like our mom, right?
I guess.
Why, she
So,
peculiar too.
let's talk more about Long getting picked on. Boy, did they make him cry. But after I whipped him into shape, he never lost a fight again.
And there's the
But
pause
that's
again.
not because he turned into some kind of bully-destroying machine. He just win.
Unfortunately, this will
Oh,
happen
Danny,
until I get a new
you
PC.
always knew the odds.
I am expecting these problems to
Call it
iron
natural
out once
cowardice.
the new PC
Hey,
is up and
watch
running.
it.
So
Still
Long,
have issues with the internet,
how about it?
and hopefully
Do you
that will
think we
come
can
to a
beat those
close
guys?
sooner rather than
Piece
later.
of cake. Well, not a piece of cake.
We'll see.
More like a very large sliver of cake.
Well, there you have it. So, are you willing to trust us?
Very well then. We must act. It is only a matter of time before the Federation completely overruns Cornelia. We will fight.
I actually have been
In case of-
campaigning, well not campaigning, but campaigning is too strong a term, but vocalizing my opinion that
Weird thing to remember.
this should be considered
I
GOTY for
know
the year.
someone bullied
And I still
Long.
feel that way. Except I love
For who?
Shadowverse more. My mind's on Shadowverse. I can't help it, people. I'm sorry. I'm in love with that game. That's what happens. I find a game to just fall completely in love with, and then everything that I talk about from there on in is relevant to it. Because it's on my mind. It's just like being in love with a person, but instead it's with a game. Right? When you're in love with a person, any and every moment and anything that you see or do relates your mind back to them. Everything is just back to them, back to them. And it's the same thing for me between whether it's an activity, game, whatever it is that I love. That's what I call love anyway. That's what I would symbolize is if you can see someone do that, they love that. Whatever it is. It could be a inanimate object, it could be an activity, it could be a person, it could be an animal. Whatever it is, they love that. If they are constantly thinking and their mind naturally just relates, converges back to the thing. Like, talking about goatees. Wow, my goatees Shadowverse! Yes, talk about Shadowverse again! God damn that game, man. I spent literally like fucking 20, 30 hours the past 4 days 30 hours probably. Like entire days just playing that game over and over and over again. And when I was struggling, figuring out ways to see what I was doing in the game and why it wasn't coming to light and fruition, and then finding ways to make it work. And I just, it's so much fun! I can't help it! I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the thing is, that will affect my ability to play other games. You know, when I don't have that, every game is almost evenly appreciated and evenly given even love, given even attention. But when one particularly takes my breath away, like Shadowverse, it has an effect on everything else. And I know, I mean, if you haven't kind of guessed or sussed it by now, this entire cast will probably be me, whilst doing other things and trying to play this game, talking about Shadowverse. I can't stop. I just want to talk about it and the deck building and all of it. It's just so good.
Hello there. Are you the keepers from the prophecy? I'm captain of the Cornelian Army 1st Brigade. Princess Sarah has appointed us as vanguard.
And if they say any words that are relevant to characters that I've appreciated, again, I'll probably think of it.
We'll time our fate to when the two of you start.
Like, there's one of my favorite
as you're ready.
Units to play is called the Archer, which is basically Knife Juggler, but much cuter and weeb and beautiful, and her evolved form is sexy as hell. And that's always a plus for me. And yeah, Knife Juggler on crack, aiming at minions, especially when you just keep resupplying minions because you've got all the ones that spawn from Forest Craft. Is really fun. And I also got another minion that when you evolve it can do 2 damage at the end of your turn, which again is really good effective removal. But anyway, I don't even know what he said. I don't even know what he said. I don't know what he fucking said. I wasn't paying attention. I'm probably not going to be paying attention. Because it's not Shadowverse. Shadowverse. See, this is why I kind of like prefer it when I'm not completely besotted with a particular activity or game or whatever, because then my mind is kind of left to deal with the situation at hand, the game I'm playing, the activity I'm doing, rather than always just wanting to just do one thing.
Where's the goblin camp?
Up on that hill. Come on.
So I have a decent team, as it were. I just want a couple of smaller fights so that I can get my healing back. So I think we're good to go. Because I will use the infights to heal.
Cornelia's soldiers are fighting as hard as they can.
Let's hurry up and circle around and knock the goblin's boss senseless.
And what, sorry? What were you saying? What are we gonna do now? We can boosh and whoosh.
According to the Vanguard's reports, many of the enemy forces are capable of inflicting blindness.
Nice.
It impairs your eyesight and causes your
No
weapon attacks
shit.
to miss more frequently, although thankfully magical attacks remain unaffected. Oh, why don't you take these eye drops? They'll clear up
Thanks.
your vision in no time flat.
Yay.
Good luck out there. We're counting on you.
Alright. Did you know blindness affects your eyesight? Oh, the lessons we learn. Thank God this game exists. And the explanation exists, rather. Oh, random fighting. We'll see if we can find any more things to catch.
What are those chain things?
We already heard about
Monsters
this!
are beholden to must be close.
Why are you questioning?
Stop it.
So the best thing to do is take it down to 1. Although, I really wish... Do I have to Libra every single time? Because that's annoying. So I don't know what they're weak to. I have no idea.
See how you like this.
Whoa.
Here goes!
Resist. Yes. Indeed. God, I wish I didn't have to like Libra every single time I see them. Like I've already Libra'd them. I would imagine I would have the information. But it's like I have to Libra them again in order to get the information again. Really?
Not done yet.
Well, that's annoying. At least they're hitting the right one for me. Yay! Blindness. Fuck. Oh shit. Lovely. Literally gonna miss every time? I mean, I know you're blind, but does that mean... How badly affected are we when blind? Like, are we absolutely, like, awfully affected? Like, is it horrific? They're missing too, apparently. Because I'd like to just, like, you know, kill you. Good. That's 1 for 2. That's not too bad. Good. Good. Nice. Now there's down to 1. I'm going to start ability healing.
Okay.
So we can get our health back. Because, you know, 25 compared to like 100 or whatever. No. Cure.
Take this.
140-ish. So I'm going to heal once more. Because we have another attack after that. Or maybe not. Maybe 2 regular attacks is good. But, yeah. Let's just regular attack twice. Oh my god, they're still blind. Ah, sucks. Foxfire? Good. Dead before another attack. Nice. Oh, that's level up. Very good. So now we're like up to 400 now, so that's much better. Wonder what other items there might be. That's why I like trying to explore it.
Good luck.
Thanks. That's all you say. You're really helpful. You're really a talkative guy, a man of many words. Can I go down that way? I don't know why I was getting blocked. Chains every single time. We don't have blindness anymore, which is nice. So we should start with physical attacks. Because we'll get blinded most likely. And then we can use our specials after that. Aha! Aha! So now I'm gonna heal. Because I have another attack coming behind that. Nice. And now I'm gonna attack. And hopefully kill it. Yeah, good. We'll try to do that again and get everyone to full health. Wait. Very good. I've got a fair amount of money. Although I don't know how much money I need to buy things. Ooh, very nice. Chest. Definitely not a mimic. Girl's Diary, entry 1.
This thing seems awfully familiar.
Yeah, it's that crazy girl that we saw earlier. In that cutscene, I imagine.
Let's make this good.
Dude, it's on.
Oh my. I don't like these things. I don't like these things one bit. Foxfire. Poison. Bloody poison. Oh, I don't like poison. Not in this game, at least. Nice, critical. Leaf dagger. Good. I like missing, or rather, you missing. I like it when you miss. Heal that. Both back up to basically full health, and then good. Good.
All right. That wasn't so bad.
That wasn't so bad at all. Very nice. But like, you know, this Monday that passed, I did think possibly, even though I was busy that day, of streaming Pokemon Moon, because I do have it set up and everything. But I think I'm going to do once bi-weekly thing. The reason is every other Monday, like this Monday, I spend at least 5 hours outside. Like, I have to go to this thing, which lasts an hour and a half, but getting there takes like an hour as well. So, or maybe 4.5 hours. But anyway, a considerable period of time away, which means that it's not like any other day, which I can, you know, just be easy. It's quite hectic. So there's a possibility of doing short streams if I'm really excited about it, to do in the evening, say, like at 8 p.m. Or just do it once every 2 weeks, because currently I have this thing that I go to. But I was thinking that Monday, I don't really have much, well, I do have a lot of interest for it, but I was more excited to play more Shadowverse than stream Pokemon Moon, so I did that instead. Oh, he just fights, okay. It's weird, I thought I could talk to him. That was something that I could have possibly done, but it would have been quite late, which for Americans is pretty good, because obviously it's like a 5 to 8 hour difference. But I would have been tired on that as well, but I was happy enough just playing Shadowverse. But seriously, I highly recommend it to anyone who likes that kind of game. Check out Shadowverse. I fucking love it. It's like my favorite game this year. Well, there have been a few, because I also really enjoyed Hyperdimension Neptunia, but I might be enjoying this more. I just played it for so long. So they're resistant to Earth, which sucks. But Hypnosis might be pretty useful. So Lan has 12, so that she can spend 4. So that is quite likely. That's good. It's nice that it's likely. And you can see by the flash which one it's hitting. So we'll hit this. Because then we've basically dealt with 2. Oh, that's annoying. No biggie, but annoying. Oh, he's static! Look at that! I love how that affects the meter. It's not like he's gone up to full and just waiting to wake up. Okay. I love it how professional streamers, because their job is on the line and they actually have people waiting for them, feel that they're more important than everybody else. I mean, I don't want to say that. That sounds too rude. But, like, there have been a few streamers which are very, very upset, and understandably so, with a couple of weeks or a couple of days, you know, in trouble with the internet. And I just look at it and think, try my 7 months. But I don't want to seem like a jackass, but, you know, it's like, you really don't fucking get it, do you? You are, quite frankly, in the lap of luxury compared to what I have had to deal with for the past 7 months since April trying to get fiber. And doing everything I can, including several calls, back to back, and waiting for them to fucking give me a response. I've been through way worse than a week or 2, but because they have, like, you know, it affects their livelihood in terms of their income, which, hey, I'm saying I would love to have that too. It's not like I don't want to be able to stream that is, you know, desirable. It's that they're in that lucky position that their stream is more desirable than mine. They are fortunate to be in that position, and that shouldn't make their issue more important. They are fortunate that more people care to watch their streams than mine. Because I would love to be in that position of being able to stream for a large audience. But this is something that, you know, because I am checking on things whilst I'm doing other stuff. It's just like, you really don't fucking get it. I've been dealing with this for 7 months, and you deal with it for like a couple of weeks, and you're whining like a baby. Like, come on. Come on now. Please. Sense of, you know, either appreciation or like, you know, what's the word? Perspective. If I can deal with 7 months of shit where I'm not able to stream effectively beyond 800, like the regular is 2,500, whatever the value is, whatever the unit is. I can't remember what it is, if it's KB per second or MB per second or whatever it is. I think it's KB per second. I am streaming right now at 800. I have regular interference every other minute. And I have had to suffer that because the internet hasn't come in 7 months. And other streamers who are bigger, because they're fortunate to be in that position, can't handle a couple of weeks. That seems a bit off, but I probably sound like a dick for saying that. You know. That's how I feel. It really is. It really is, because it's just not on. You know. Try to appreciate that there are others that have a lot more difficulty than you. But it seems like they just don't really care about that. It seems like he's indefinitely in sleep mode, which is fucking awesome. I love that. I wish I could retain... I wish there was an effective way to refresh, or whatever it is, Lon's mana. That would be really, really useful. But I do really like being able to do that.
Oh yeah!
I mean, there's that absorption stuff that some creatures eventually get, which is nice. Which I think will come in handy if I ever get a creature like that. You know, where you can absorb mana from your opponent. I think that would be really useful to get. There doesn't seem to be an easy way of refreshing your mana points. You know, it's things like that, which, you know, like I have to keep a brave face and like, yeah, that's mad. Which, you know, inside I'm like, you have no fucking idea, do you? Like, but I can't really say that because that sounds mean. But it's true, they don't, because they're upset about a situation which is a fraction of the problem that I go through. But, whatever. Live and let live, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, physical attacks to start with on regular goblins. Fucking hell, I hate that. And he's more powerful. Oh, I defended. That's dumb. I didn't want to do that. Oh, nice. Just regular attacks will be fine, I think. Don't even need to worry about it. Because we're too strong for these.
Yeah!
Oh, right!
But yeah, like, I want to ingratiate myself with Twitch. I really do. And I want to be liked by people. And of course, the bigger the personality that there is to be liked by, the more valuable, because they're the people that are most likely to help you grow. So I don't want to offend anyone. But at the same time, it's like, you're complaining about a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. 7 months. Couple of weeks. Where's the balance in that? And it's not like they don't know. I do tweet back. I definitely tweet back. They need to know because their whining is so fucking annoying sometimes. It's like, do you have any idea? Do you seriously? Your stream has to be so much more important because you've been fortunate enough to have people like it. I do everything I can to have people like it. I'm just not as fortunate as you. But that means you're worth more? Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to You see, the thing is, that's the thing. There's a lot of things I could talk about on stream, which are not the most positive, but A, sometimes it's on my mind, especially if it's brought up again, and B, I want to be able to talk about something during my stream. I don't want to be just zipped, because when I'm reminded of that kind of situation and I either want to talk about it or not talk at all, I think, well, a stream needs to be entertaining. It needs to be interactive. I need to interact. Shutting up and just keeping a smiley face isn't going to be entertaining for people. At least what might be entertaining for people is to hear what I have to say, even if what I have to say isn't the most praiseworthy or positive of things. Sometimes what I have to say is get the fucking, grow up. Smell the coffee. Be a little more of an adult than, and understand the bigger situation of how much more trouble it is for a lot of other people. And even if that isn't particularly positive and pleasant, it's either that or it's and that, who wants that? Yeah, that's the choice I'm left with, because this is how I feel, and this is how I really, want people to understand, or can't say anything. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Remember Thumper and Bambi, if those have watched it? It's a great film. It's a really deep, meaningful film, and it has a lot of good morals. But this is not a situation where I can just zip and I can just, be silent about it, because I need to interact on stream. I need to talk, I need to be entertaining, like, hey, look at me, blah, blah, blah. This is an entertainment service, ultimately. This is what I'm trying to aim at. Like anyone else who's actually made it, this is something to interact with people on. This is something that's dear to me that I kind of want to interact with, but it's just not very positive. So it's the choice. Do you want to hear my frustrations of other people who don't understand how green their grass is, or do you want me to shut up? I don't know. I think the former, personally, but if you'd rather I just zip and not say anything, anyone who might be watching this, and not be interactive, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to sit here and play and not say anything. But if the things I want to talk about are people can't fucking take a couple of weeks of bad internet, I'm struggling with 7 months. What do you do?
The enemy commander has taken position further up the plains.
I don't want to be aggressive. I really don't. I really don't. And I'm serious about that, because it doesn't help my channel grow or be liked by anyone else if I'm aggressive, if I am unpleasant, if I'm not positive, and hey, and how are you, and good to see you, and everything. I want to be that. I do want to be that, because ultimately that's best for my channel to grow, is to show positivity and happiness. But sometimes you see something or you read something and you go, the fuck are you on? I mean, but yeah. Anyway, back to the game. I keep doing that. I really need to change this. X to me is so intuitive with years and years of playing games where I feel X is attack. How many games have you played where X is attack? And I still, to this day, can't avoid pressing just X to attack. Not thinking completely 100% and pressing X without realizing X is defend, not attack. Usually for me, circle is defend, or square is defend, and maybe triangle is special. Usually. But in this game, X is defend, and it's like, ugh. Oh well. Start with regular attacks before they blind us. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I really wish the best for everyone. But hopefully people can understand when I say people who are fortunate enough to be in positions where their stream is desired by a large number of people shouldn't feel that they're entitled to whine about something which has been going on for 2 weeks when you've got many other people, including myself, struggling for several months. Their position, being more liked and successful, shouldn't entitle them to greater worth in the amount of time they have to wait for something in order to, be aggrieved by it. Because it just makes me feel sick. And I mean, I'm either going to be honest with you guys, and I want to be honest with you. I do. I want to be honest with you. But that's my honesty. That's how I feel. Do I be honest? Or do I zip? You know? Because I can do both. Whatever is better for everyone involved, I can do whatever. You know, if you want me to zip, I can do that. I can just, you know, smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys! Smile and wave! You know, like Madagascar, which is a beautiful film. But is that really what people want?
All injured soldiers have been ordered to fall back to this point and wait for further orders. Please, finish this.
Anyway, sorry, I just got kind of distracted, and it kind of fed on my mind. I apologize.
Gotten injured.
I shouldn't be that aggressive or negative. I hate it when I am that way. I wonder if there's anything nice, secret, special here. Also, I need to look at the map. I love this map, by the way, because now I get to decide what's more important. I think going down here leads to a dead end, meaning there might be secret stuff down this way. So then I can go here and then go round back the other way. Because when you're faced with two different options, you wonder, is this going to lead me to progress and miss out on a cool item, or is this going to allow me to get everything I can? So let's continue down here for the time being and see what's up. All right. Unga!
Oh, humiliating!
This guy's awesome. I love this guy. Oh no! Unga! He's fighting us now! That's such a great voice. Hilarious. Anyway. Regular attacks until they blind us, and then we go to physical. Oh look! Our mana's back restored. That's really nice. I need to find ways to make that happen more frequently. But you see, since regular attacks are good enough to kill them anyway, we might just go with regular attacks. I could heal, but there's no point. Just get rid of it. Oh. Move on.
That was a good.
Hey! Hey, Avis! Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Boy or girl, I don't know, obviously, because you just texted me. But I'm very happy to see you. Thank you for saying hello. It's great to see everyone, you know, joining. I love this game, man. I'm really enjoying it. I've been enjoying another game a little more, I've got to admit, which is why I was a little late for the cast today. But, you know, Cure Seed. Oh my. All right. Ability Seeds. Have you noticed that some of the spaces on your Mirage boards are blank? You can customize these slots by special items called Ability Seeds. For example, if you place a Blizzard Seed on the blank space of a Fritz, that's the basic for Ifrit, isn't it? I think so. Mirage board. That space will become Blizzard and give you otherwise fiery Frit. Yeah, exactly. Fiery Frit. I got Ramo, by the way. You might not have been there for that. I thought a few things. I've heard Ramo's the hardest to get. He looks the most majestic. I don't have the same nostalgia for the other two as a lot of other people do. By the way, I apologize for my internet, and I apologize for my computer. I'm getting a new computer in, so any delays in that, it's just something I've been having to work with. I apologize. But anyway, I chose Ramo, but I imagine I'll get Frit as well soon enough. Access to ice magic. Pretty neat, huh? Damn right. Especially if I can, like, one of the things I love doing in Pokemon. Let me just do this. Have to check out the gameplay. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get to more gameplay as soon as possible. It's really cool. But it's just taking it all in the beginning of the game. You learn so much so quickly. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? You enjoying yourself today? I've been loving Shadowverse, by the way. Which is another game, which has been taking a lot of my time. Pretty neat, huh? Because I love strategy, first and foremost. I mean, pretty much the reason why I stream a lot of JRPGs is because I love strategy, which comes from like card games like Magic. You can pick up ability seeds in a number of ways, including from. Oh, thank you so much! Thank you so much. I really appreciate every follower I get, and I'll be sure the next what do they call them? Mirage that I catch here will be named after you. That's what I'm doing for all new followers. In fact, let me just send this out so that you know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You can pick up abilities a number of ways, including from the Chocolate Mart. Don't worry, blank spaces can be used if you change your mind and are willing to sacrifice the previous ability to be used. You're always free to customize your Mirage in a different way. I do look forward to the customization. Whether it's stream-worthy is another matter, because what I love doing more than anything else is sitting in front of like a complex situation and just analyzing every element of it. Thank you, man. I really appreciate all the support. I really do. I can't say enough. You're like my extended family. You and all the other 39 that I have currently are the reason why I do this. So, thank you. I really, really do. Anyway, let's attack. Let's do something. Libra. That thing's fire, isn't it? Fire's usually weak to stone. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna attack his buddy. Oh no, wait! It's his buddy. So if I kill the Dash Mission Soldier first, I might be able to catch this. Let's not do that. Let's Libra the Baja Mission Soldier and try to kill him first. Because I would love to catch that. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Unimprisonable. I don't care for that. He doesn't have any weaknesses. Disappointing. We will see what we can do with this. Abilities. It means that we can do whatever we like with him. I should Hypnosis. I should Hypnosis the baby. Okay. That's the tongue twister now. Baby him. Because now he doesn't have to do anything. I don't have to worry about him. I don't want to hit him. I don't want to kill him. Double Frost. So like here, I'm already implementing strategy. My favorite thing. Because I want to save him, I want to imprison him, I don't want to hurt him. I'm taking him out of the game, but not killing him. Particularly key. Channel Element Earth, kill this.
Nice knowing ya.
But yeah, I highly recommend Shadowverse. It's been taking so much time. I know it's not this game, and I love this game too, but man. It's just, I've been talking earlier that it's kind of taken me away from streaming it. I'll be honest. Which is not good, but it's what I've been enjoying. Yep, so it destroyed the chain. So he's now available to catch, which is awesome. So I need to Libra. So can you Libra or not? Okay, you can't Libra. You can cure, however. So we'll cure Big Stack L, which is line. And then with the other one, we will abilities Libra. So we need to see what doesn't kill her. So he's got resistances against electric, water, and dark. No, he's weak to dark. We have dark. We don't have electric or water. So the best thing I can do, I imagine, is to unstack one of my stacks and attack with that. Oh, he's back up and running. Abilities: Hypnosis, baby him, keep him asleep, prevent him from doing anything. Unstack. No, unstack. Alright. Attack with Lan, yeah, sure. Nice! That's, we can stack back up, right? Okay, let's stack back up. And let's try and imprison him. Thanks, man! I just love going through the... Even if it's something simple, I love going through the strategies of anything. That's what I look for most in games. I'm kind of like obsessed with it. Woo! Baby, yeah! Let's get him. Do you like this guy? Do you want to be named after him? He's all yours if you want him. He's all yours if you want him, mate. And awesome, you have less than 10 letters in your name, so... I'm going to assume you want him. I'm going to look at my own... Proceed. Don't rockabye, baby. That's right. Don't rockabye this baby, or you'll be sorry when it counts. Those horns are plenty sharp. You probably have some theories about this, what will in turn to when it grows up. These theories are quite correct, which is a behemoth. I'm gonna name it after you. So, name your Mirage. All small. Let me. Yeah, it's good. Eve's QT. Thank you ever so much for being part of the team. I believe that's correct. I hope that's correct. Awesome. Looks good. And I'll have him as part of the party as well, because he looks really awesome. Let's have a look at the Mirage boards. Let's see what you can do. Okay. Horn, which we have to get. Obtain a baby behemoth prism. What does that actually make me do? Like, allow me to catch another baby behemoth? That might be interesting. I know there are different types. Sometimes there's a black screen. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It pauses. What happens is, because this computer is old, it's certainly not good enough. Is even QT? Cutie. Oh, you mean cute? Is that what QT is? Cute. I have Asperger's. I'm not good at picking up stuff. But yeah. Sometimes there's black screen, I know. Hopefully when I get the new computer, it's ordered. It's quite an expensive beast. Hopefully it will do all the streaming needs that I require. When I get it, which should be taking 4 to 6 business days, which might be either later this week or next week, some of this black screen nonsense and all of that will hopefully go away. And hopefully at least the streaming side of things, not the internet, but the streaming side with the capture will be smooth. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. It's definitely a latest state-of-the-art PC, so that should be good to go. We need to get this because we can't choose anything else, but we might use that. HP Plus is nothing special, neither is Strength. Revenge Blast. Inflict neutral physical damage. Power increases as the wielder HP. Ooh, it's like Brine. You know Brine in Pokemon, when you deal double damage when they're less than half health? That might be nice. Blank space. Counter allows non-ranged attacks to be sometimes... Ooh, yeah. This thing likes to counter. Dan's Gaming was huge. I watched some of his playthrough, and he used this thing to an obscene amount, and just taking so much advantage of the counter. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support. I really do. And the positivity and the belief. I mean, I definitely love doing what I do, and I want to make sure that I always want like relaying to people like you who are interested in listening and giving feedback, because I want to try and give the best cast I can to the people who want to watch. And any, sort of like ideas or anything you want to say or talk about, suggest, or anything like that, I'm all ears. So thanks, man. I appreciate the optimism and the positivity. I really do. So we have to get this. I'm thinking of getting that. Might as well, because we don't have enough for those two. And that might still be pretty good. So yeah, let's do that. Let's see who we can bring him in for. Yeah, the pausing again. I apologize. See, the thing is, this guy, I can get the Libra Mirajul, and then I don't need to use Libra on him anymore, which is really nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get the Libra Mirajul. So now I have that Libra Mirajul. I don't need to use him anymore. Then I need to figure out, this might take some work, by the way. I mean, let me know, for example, right here, I'm going to spend the next 15-20 minutes either figuring out how to sort this team out, which will require a lot of looking at menus and shit like that. But if you'd rather watch action gameplay, let me know, because I don't mind doing that as well. But what I want to do, personally, right now, is figure out what members of my team can do what. So we'll go to Influx. It's just I know, like, for example, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I know that, for example, streaming TCGs, or not TCGs, CCGs, like Shadowverse, I want to stream the parts that are fun. You know, I want to stream the parts that are like drafts, that you never know what you're going to get, and opening packs and shit like that. And the story mode, which is beautiful in that game. I highly recommend it. Because it's fun. Whereas ranked is a lot more of the fine arts of like calculations and how does my deck operate and is it good in this meta and all that sort of stuff. Which is a lot more of like just sitting down and thinking and like spending ages over a single screen. Which is like, you know, so-so. So you don't, this one doesn't know Libra. That's important to know. Can it learn Libra? Gift Finder increases my, ooh, not bad. Not bad at all, I like that. But you are small, and you don't have Libra. The other small I'm currently using, the other small I'm currently using is Tama. Does Tama know Libra? Tama knows Libra. You see, that's the thing. Yeah. So who has Tama currently? Tama is currently on Lan's team. So if I give Rain the Mirror Jewel, she doesn't have to have something that knows Libra. We have 7 SP on this. Protect, accuracy, double smash. I really like the idea of double hits. That sounds really good. Defense, blank space, copper gnome prison, induration. Induration? What does that even mean? Never come across that word. Sometimes bestows defense plus upon taking a hit. Ooh! I like that. Combos are important. I love combos. I love getting the most out of all I can. And that's actually, the deck I'm playing in Shadowverse is all about tempo combos. And like, you know, you play a dude that can gives you 2 more fairies, and then you bounce that dude back up so you can play it again to get 2 more fairies, and combos like, it's awesome. I really like this. And I have enough to buy it, so let's get it. Sometimes bestows defense. That can like that's really good in attrition because you just get defense up, defense up, defense up. They can't hit you again. Defense, blank space, copper gnome prism. Here comes the pause again. I'm terribly sorry about that. Accuracy plus, not really needed. The other medium that we're running currently is where is it? This guy. What's he doing? 5 SP, slightly raises magic for free. I would love to get this. Especially, look, dark damage and blindness. That sounds tasty to me. I would really like to get that. That seems like the most valuable thing on here. Ailment AP boost. Ooh! While afflicted by status ailments. I don't really like status ailments though. I don't want status ailments. I usually try to get rid of them as soon as possible. Gain magic plus. Does that mean increase magic damage or does that mean increase AP? It probably doesn't mean increase AP, otherwise it would talk about it like this. I presume that means magic damage. Flutter. Ooh, Flutter's very important. Flutter's very important. But magic or HP? We're using a lot of magic. I think magic's better actually than AP. Sorry, HP, sorry. I will need that, but I don't need that yet. Dark. Okay, so we need to attach the Mirror Jewel. We need to attach the Mirror Jewel onto Rhyme. Yes, onto Rhyme. Libra Mirror Jewel. Oh, we have 2. I didn't even know. So that's good. Then we need to go to stack setup and then bring your dude in. Where is he? Where is he? That's weird. That is a small, right? Let me have a look. Mirage boards. Oh, it's a medium. I'm so stupid. It's a medium, not a small. Okay. Simple mistake. Oh well. Guess it's more magic damage. Are you more defensive or offensive? Probably defensive, but a good offensive creature, if you can utilize it, great. Pokemon-wise, my favorite Pokemon can vary very differently. But what I tend to like to do is have defense, special defense, and one kind of attack. So, as my main strengths, because it doesn't matter so much what kind of attack you can do, whether it's special or regular, as long as you're good at it. And then you can survive whatever hit, hopefully, if you're defensively. So I definitely like the defensive side of things more. Because you want to be able to make sure that you can deal with the situation rather than make sure you can attack every situation. I think. That's how I like it anyway. So mediums. So we have to see what we replace here. Okay. Do I like this more or do I like the other one more? The defense though. But the attack though. I think I have to replace the rock. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that for now. We'll go to stack setup and replace the rock. We've got quite a few mediums. I remember watching other people having a difficulty about having not enough mediums. But I mean, like here, for example, I like defense more, but in this case, I want that dark ability. It always depends on the situation. Like, normally it would be defensive. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why I thought it was small. Maybe because I expect it to be bigger, therefore it's currently small for what it is, because it's its baby form, but it's still big. Yeah. For sure. Alright. Let's keep going. So yeah. I can't wait till the ice place happens. I probably shouldn't talk about what happens in the Pokemon game. The thing is, one of the big problems about streaming, I mean, it's lovely, I love streaming, but you have to kind of balance between watching a game that you want to watch or playing it, especially if you're small, is you have to kind of wait for your window, as it were. Like, because everyone's moved on to Pokemon Sun and Moon, and everyone's moved on to Final Fantasy 15, like, this is now the time I can play this. But I would have wanted to play it like months ago. But, alright. Abilities or regular attack. We should be able to regular attack. Guardian, oh god. Oh, I see. Okay, abilities, hypnosis, the stack.
Okay.
Good. The stack is out of commission. Abilities, horn, physical damage, double, yes. Ooh, thunder. Very nice. Let's see what we can do here. Kill this. Hey, got him down. Okay. So we got 2 big attacks to go here. Channel Earth. No, but it's not good against Earth. Earth is resistant. Hit this. Now, abilities. It's got a weakness to fire because its top is Mandragora. So hopefully this will kill it. Nice. Oh, I didn't kill it. We're gonna kill it now, though. So that's fine. Attack, stack. There we go. It's out of the way. Now we can Libra. Abilities. Libra. Black Man. Yeah, I mean, FF is a beautiful series and a very successful series at that. I always am the kind of person who likes lesser known things more than bigger things. For example, Metroid and Zelda are much loved series, and I'm sorry if I cause any upset for people, but I've never been a big fan of them. Whereas, for example, lesser known games like in JRPG terms, I'm talking about Resonance of Fate, I'm talking about Valkyria Chronicles, I'm talking about Hyperdimension Neptunia, I'm talking about a number of them. I like more. But it's a very, very good series. I definitely want to play. And Tales of Berseria is coming out, and I want to play that. I'm playing Tales of Symphonia right now. Lesser known series tend to be my preference, but I definitely appreciate the awesomeness of Final Fantasy. And this is obviously this is probably my favorite Final Fantasy game. Because I don't know the history of all the Final Fantasies. Use physical attacks to create prism tunity. Requires a black knack prism. Regular physical attacks. It is weak to ice, weak to water. It's probably a fire-based creature. Strong against fire. We could foxfire it, potentially. Yeah. I think we need to unstack Lan and get Tama to foxfire. Weakness to light, strong against dark. We can also dark it. Alright. Also, in this weird setup, it's like they have the fast forward thing, which is so easy to forget. Apologies for the pausing again. Abilities. Let me see. I should probably unstack here. No worries. No worries. It's good to see you. Alright. Okay. Attack. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. No, that's a stack. Unstack. Okay. Attack. Okay, cool. Stack. Stack. Imprison. Yay!
No trouble.
Yeah, it's a lovely game, this one. I really appreciate it. I really like it. Oh, here we go. Level up. I'm a big fan of monster catchers. Like I say, I intend to play Pokemon soon. And Ni no Kuni. I'm playing Ni no Kuni at the moment. I'm a big fan of monster catchers. So this was right in my wheelhouse, as it were. I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. A knack with high resistance to fire. Even its teeth are like hot coals. You could probably grill a hamburger in there if you just keep its mouth open. Oh my. What's wrong with getting its mouth open? Name your mirage. We'll continue down the list. Thanks, man. It's always nice getting new additions. Okay, next up. Absolutely. We have good old snails. A peculiar name for an owl, but perfect enough. Snails is a good mate of mine. He's a great moderator. Looks good. Absolutely. Very nice. Yeah, I love it. I love outlaws, like dogs. I call outlaws dogs because my mum has a tendency to do that as well, so I picked it up from her. But yeah, we used to have a Samoyed. I don't know if you ever seen one. It's a sort of like a Siberian Husky, but it's all white. It's a very beautiful thing. We had one for 12 years. He was like a brother to me. So I've always loved dogs. I mean, cats are okay, but I've always loved dogs. Take Mirage with you, sure. I don't really think I'm using Seraphine, to be honest with you, but no, we don't need 2 copies of this, that's for sure. We already have the higher one. We'll do that. Okay. Alright, let's round this corner, huh? It's a very sort of like hidden area. Hello.
Oh.
Help, Captain. Whoa. What?
Oh, help, Captain. I'm just not cut out for battle.
Thank God they say what they were saying before. I seem to have skipped it the first time. Oh, he found something. This is awesome. This is like pickup. Yeah, no, absolutely. Can we get the thing? Obtain a potion! Very nice, very useful. I mean, I personally prefer chibi form, but right now, because we don't have any larges, we have to go with large form. Makes most sense. Okay. We just got that, so maybe you don't necessarily need cure, but that's dark type, isn't it? So what I really should do is switch things over a little bit. I should switch things over. Yeah. Switch things over. You. West Hammer. There we go. Sure. Because then we can. Oh yeah. What? And what I want to do is have the Dark Knack involved, but oh, that's the dark one. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I want Black Knack here. Because this is dark. The eyeball is dark. And the Dark Knack is dark. I don't want dark on both of them. I want to distribute it. I think that's either fire, most likely fire, possibly lightning. Go to Mirage boards, check out how Snails is getting on, what's he got up. Learn Sizzle, because we have to. So is he fire type or is he dark type? Because he's a Black Knack, but like Red Fang. Like inflict physical fire damage, double strength medium. Or evasion. Evasion's nice. Raise all damage dealt the first 2 turns of combat. Jesus Christ. That's really strong. This is probably a better direction to go down. I definitely want this. But like, I would also like this. I don't know. Prevents enemy ambushes. Vigilance. Vigilance is a really good ability in Magic. I think I'm going to get this, but then I'm going to take these two after that. Red Fang. Seems pretty useful for me. Alright. Let's move. Okay. So, hopefully we have a whoa, nice! Preemptive Strike. So this would be awesome if we had that ability with increased damage, because we'd probably be able to take these guys out already. Abilities. Red Fang, Channel Element, Fire. Sure. I wish I knew how much damage these things are. Like, I don't know which one's bigger. Ooh, Topple Strength though. That's probably better to go with on this. Apologies for the break. I did not do enough. Abilities. Foxfire. That will kill it. Need to kill it. It may have been overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm UK, mate. I'm South UK. I've lived some of my life in America, and I remember it fondly, especially 2 years in California between 10 and 12 years of age, which is a long time ago because I'm 28 now. But I still remember it. It was a beautiful place to live. I also lived before that when I was 3 to 5 years of age in Alabama. But yeah, mostly UK. Most of the time UK. Let me see. High critical chance. We don't need the Topple Strength. Horn is the double. Horn is probably best, I would say. Nice. Regular attack? Cool.
We did it!
Yeah! Victory is ours. We gotta get another level. 2 levels. Good. And oh, free off. So close. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, here he come. Here's the big group.
Okay? We got this.
Oh my god, here it comes. Nice. Yeah! We're doing it, man. We're gonna get to the top of this place. Okay. There's a lot of them. That's kind of concerning. Red Captain and Goblin Guard again. Horn the Goblin Guard, I'd say. Because he's gonna block whatever. Really, miss? Ugh. Yuck. Foxfire him, then. Hopefully that'll do enough. Resist. Good, he's dead. Goblin Punch. Both of us. Ugh. Let's attack on both of us. We have enough MP to go around. Cross slash. High critical chance. That'd be enough to kill. Neutral physical damage. We'll go with cross slash. We'll go Red Captain. Yeah, we got him. Good. Very important, I think, because he was antheming everybody, which is not good. They're probably dark type, almost certainly so, because they're enemy. Alright, man. See you around. Thank you so much for joining the stream, as it were. I really appreciate it. Foxfire makes me think he's fire type. So I don't know. I could always Hypnosis. Hypnosis Red Cap. Good. Take him out of the picture. L1, abilities, cross slash, goblin. See how much it does. That did not kill him. Wow. Almost kill him. Not quite. That did more because of critical. Jesus. I wouldn't have thought that would happen. I should finish. There we go. Thank you, man. You are too. Don't understand that my situation. I appreciate it. I really do. Appreciate the optimism, man. I really do. Thanks. Thanks for everything. People like you give me the strength to keep going. That's actually why.
Good timing.
Let me say after
Some
this.
of my soldiers swore they'd seen the princess on the battlefield. I suppose I got a bit careless.
Princess Sarah was here?
What? No way. That can't be right.
I'd like to think so. But knowing her, it's possible. Still, we must focus on the task at hand. Don't worry about me. You two should press on. Up ahead,
Alright, we plan to.
you will find the Bahamutian soldier in charge. He leads the goblins.
Cool. Let's do this.
So what I was saying was, I actually want to, when I, have like message alerts, because I had the sound fanfare, but message alerts to go with, for new additions, new followers, and all that sort of, to call the group that I'm building the energy, because you guys, especially sympathetic ones like yourself, who are supportive and all that, are my energy. You help build this stream what it is, because your positivity and your support allows me to feel good to keep pushing forward and keep striving for more. So if it wasn't for people like you, I would be much less off than where I am now. So I thank you, all of you guys, for all the support. It really means everything. It's the whole reason for doing something like this. Instead of just streaming, instead of just playing this on my own, instead of just, like enjoying the game in peace, which I've like been doing with Shadowverse, because I know it's less appealing for stream in terms of at least what I do. It's because of you guys. So you're the sympathetic ones. You're the ones that support what people like me do, and it means the world to me. So thank you. Abilities. Like that. Red cat, red cat. Not enough. I wish there was a spread damage so that we could hit other things and hit that one too. Ooh. Let's hit this again. Chase down. Red Fang. Cheers, man. Attack. Good. So we kill those more easily, it seems. Nice. Because we don't need a second one, I don't think. And attack. This regular attack should be enough. These have more health, clearly. Okay. There we go. That's why I like, doing things like, offering names to give for new followers and new additions. I know it's not much, but it's everything I know that I can do to show my the gratitude, which is really the whole reason behind it. I've been also trying to think of other ways of helping do that. Like, I've been thinking of for people who are the most supportive to, like, make a Hall of Fame type thing. It's kind of a bit odd, and I don't know how it's going to be exactly, but like, a place, like, how some people for donations have a list of like the biggest donators. Now, I'm not asking for donations. I don't need money. I have my own supply of money. Actually, it would not benefit me to receive money for what I'm doing, but that's besides the point. But in terms of support, in terms of like following, tweeting out, and all the rest of it, because I also have Twitter and everything, I want to reciprocate to those people, and I'm thinking like a Hall of Fame of like the best supporters. But I need to figure out how to structure that. Just to again add more to the symbiotic relationship that is viewers to a streamer. Anyway, we need to horn or cross slash Farmer's Soldier. Hopefully kill him. That did pretty good damage. Maybe a regular attack would be enough? Hopefully. Yes! Good. 57 crit, my god. We could do some healing right now. Abilities... We don't have healing anymore. Oh. We had healing on previous ones, we don't have healing anymore. 9 AP. Just a regular horn then. No. I'm not gonna try catching him, but, we could. We don't need him anymore. Yay!
That was a good
Oh yeah!
So if he's anything like that, Bahamut Soldier, this should be a walk in the park. So that's good. Phoenix down, very nice. Always like adding in revives. Rather than having to... It's like insurance against the worst. Oh, I thought there was going to be a cutscene then. Sometimes I'm like anticipating cutscenes and they don't happen. I'm like, what?
That's odd. I could have sworn I saw Princess Sarah on the front lines.
Princess Sarah on the front lines, huh? We'll see about that. Okay. Where is Lon headed? He doesn't even know how to walk up steps. My god. Can no one help him? Again, want to try and see if I can kill the Baja Mission soldier, so we'll cross slash the Baja Mission soldier. Critical. And then a regular attack was enough last time. Good. He gets to move. We get to regular attack. It should be enough. Yeah!
All right.
Okay. More leveling up. Very nice. We have a fair bit of money now. I wonder what I'm going to use it for. I want to save my money for items that are either vital, like potentially some revives, but also items that allow me to do moves, like, you know, either inflict statuses or element types that I don't currently have, because then in case I encounter Mirage that requires a particular, say, dark type attack or something like that, even though I had dark type, but say water type attack, then I can do that with the item and get the imprisonment without worrying that I don't actually have a creature that can do water type attacks.
Now what am I gonna do?
Oh, it's a female soldier. You can't tell, usually. Let me just see here. Alright. Attack, imprison, abilities. Foxfire. No, they're just regulars. We need to Foxfire the guard. But they're weak. They're immune to fire? No, they're not immune to fire. They're not immune to fire. They're not resistant to fire. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
they are resistant to fire, but it still kills them, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Regular attacks, the regular goblins. Hey! 24 damage, which is meaningless. And then another attack. And there we go. Alright. One potion, one eye drop, 53 gil. We should be near the top now. Wonder if there are any nice surprises, items, nothing. Oh. Well, we could talk to this as well. Again.
Thanks for the help just now. You two are going up against the enemy commander. Is that right?
Yeah, that's presumably
Take this.
right.
It'll
Hey! Thank you for the reward. Ether. Ooh. I need to use some items though. I need to do some healing before we actually fight the big fight. Awesome. So now we're ready to take on the fight instead of being weak in case it happens soon. We're gonna have another random battle. Because I don't know when or where we're gonna end up fighting the final boss, but I don't want to be unhealthy and go into the boss ill-prepared. I want to make sure that we're raring to go when we do. Again, we need to try and kill the Baja Mission soldier first, which usually takes a regular attack and a crossfire, so we'll do that again. Abilities, oh yeah, I mean the cross slash. There we go. That should be good enough. Critical. Kill, nice. Small attack. And another couple attacks should be good. We don't need to catch it, we already have one. Hey, counter miss. Even though it does mean he has counter, which is quite. Oh my god, we missed as well. He's gonna get another attack in because of that. Although he missed as well. My god, no one can hit. Wow, that's crazy. Again, apologies for the delays. Hopefully the computer will be coming in soon, and I will have to hear on the 7th, by the 7th, about my internet and follow that up again if need be. I've been following it up since April. It sucks, but it's what can you do? These situations, more and more people are understanding how difficult the situation is to get good internet. You know, it's actually an ongoing debate with the government. You know, actual like petitions have been made, and plans in place to make it better, because it's a national problem. Not just in places like Australia, which is a national problem, but also here. It's just awful. Anyway. Can I get to this opponent? No? Okay. They're just busy there. Meaningless, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. This is the sign that we're about to fight the boss. A nice save point. That's at least cool, because otherwise, you know, I might get, you know, like, shocked upon, jumped upon, without actually thinking that I was going to take a fight. There's another random one. So, I don't know how people think. Do they prefer, do you guys prefer, random battles, or do you prefer, like, battles with enemies you can actually visibly see? Because a lot of games that I play, like Hyperdimension Neptunia and that, you don't get random battles. You get battles where you actually know what's coming for you. Bloody hell, there's 5 of them. Oof. That is a lot of enemies. Gotta make sure I kill them. Kill the goblins first. Just to reduce the number. Kill the goblin. Good. So we at least only have 3 to deal with. Triumphant Shout. Bloody hell. Abilities. Cross Slash. Red Captain. Gotta kill that guy first. Good, he's dead. I probably should have killed that first turn, preventing that anthem. So not as strong. Again, apologies for the pauses. It's an oncurring thing. I wonder if they are resistant to dark. It'd be interesting to tell.
See how you like this.
Wow.
Here goes.
Because I think I prefer games that show you the enemies rather than random battles, so that you know what you're going in for. But it brings a different kind of skill, I suppose, to be prepared for whatever happens with random battles, because you can't prepare for them as well as you can prepare for ones that come in. You can't expect when they're going to happen. Phoenix down, 99 gil, almost 2,000. Quite nice. Good hole. Another present. 3 potions, just in case we didn't have enough. And last time we had 10 potions or so. But
huh? The princess? Dude, she is here.
I guess she's the hands-on type.
So cute.
Your Highness, behind you.
I love how she has such a deep voice.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the cutscene is gonna get.
Oh, schmuck. We gotta find a way down there now.
We can go around. If we're fast enough, we...
No, there's no time.
Princess!
No!
Superpower! What the hell is this? Summon the Brave Knight. KO. Oh, that was easy. No problems there.
You okay?
Dude, that move was awesome.
Did you even know about him? I'm so sorry about
what
the
just
cutscene.
happened.
I think I do. Explain it. Good captain. From this day on, you shall be called the Warrior of Light.
Warrior of Light!
Me? Are you sure?
Yes,
Legends of Cornelia.
others like you. Nameless heroes with great power in their hearts. Warriors of Light.
Where is these band of warriors from?
You're a medium.
A
One
medium?
with the potential to become.
She knows about stacking as well.
Arise at critical points in time, where they awaken unexpectedly to their miraculous power. Candidates who hide this light within them, this strength, we call them mediums.
Oh, I see.
The Warriors of Light, of course, are unique to Cornelian legend, but mediums for other champions can still be found throughout Grimoire to this day.
Alright.
Really one of them?
Well, you're shining in the crazy light. You're not exactly regular.
I think the light Lon and Rain sent me was a sort of reveille.
A
I've
reveille.
been sleeping my whole life and finally woke up.
Do you have that power? Do you have the ability to awaken mediums as champions?
I wish we don't remember all that much about who we are. Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Okay. So we gotta fight after all. I'm sorry, what? You're dead! What the hell are you here for? Oh my god. Here we go again.
Please stand
I do
back,
love this
Princess
music.
Sarah.
This
Really
guy
fits
must
to
be
me.
their boss.
Lon, it looks
Got
like
decent health.
Rain,
Okay.
I'm shocked. I don't pick on people weaker than me.
I wonder if we
Just
can.
had to make sure. Let's go, Lon.
Yeah.
This thing is the massive.
Seriously. What
I'm
do
gonna
they
try
feed him
and
anyway?
eliminate the Bahamutian soldier
Maybe we could
first.
stew over that some other time. What do you think?
Oh my god, he's way stronger. Ugh. Hypnosis possibly. Giant goblin. Resist. Okay. So he's not going to take. 35 damage is nothing. 120 is huge. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Cross slash a horn. So I wish I knew what did more damage. Inflicts physical fire damage, topple strength medium. Neutral physical damage. Element changes based on stat makeup. Well, let's go horn. The Bahamutian Assault Commander is basically useless. There's no need to worry about that. We need to kill giant goblins as quickly as possible. Let's try sleeping the Bahamutian Commander if we can.
Come on.
Resist again. Okay. Yeah, we need to kill that guy.
Come on.
See what we can do. Critical. Oh my. And that did regular damage, so we can do that again. Abilities. Maybe we shouldn't be doing that. We should just be basic attacking. Because we need to save our mana for healing. Uh-huh. That's a lot of damage. Jesus Christ. Oh no, unless that was the previous turn I mentioned. Okay. Back to 5. do this again.
That all you got? Watch this!
204. That's decent. That's definitely decent. You have to kill that guy first. The other guy doesn't matter. Hit him again.
Come on!
Critical again. Oh, very nice. It's a lot of damage there. Here comes a big attack. Eesh. Huge damage. Abilities. Okay. Abilities on 5.
That all you got? Watch this!
Gotta heal Lon. We've got to heal Lon. Cure. Lon.
Okay.
Oh, stacking, man. Jesus.
Come on!
304 again. Not gonna be able to kill it yet. We can Foxfire though. Might as well. Jesus Christ. Oh no! Oh no. If he can cure, which I had no idea he could, that changes everything. Because he's just going to cure him out of danger. Fuck. That's really bad. We need to challenge down the fire. We need to kill the Baja Mission Commander.
That all you got?
We need to prevent him. Yes, definitely. They definitely can transmogrify. And when they do, there's a potential for them to grow. Not all of them do. There are some that stay the same size the whole way, but most of the time you can get an increase in size, which means I can change my setup and can have chibi form when they get large, which would be awesome to happen, but it will happen later. Right now, all of them are quite small. I've got to kill that commander. He's gonna keep doing that. Cure. I've got to cure first because that's a huge amount of damage.
Come on.
Abilities, challenge fire, commander.
Come on! You're mine!
Abilities, Foxfire. Yep, Foxfire, commander. Oh god, what's this? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no! More curing on that. Oh boy. Gotta kill him. Okay. Stacked. Alright. Yeah, it's quite tough. It's not that straightforward. And all that damage that I did just undone so quickly. Because I didn't realize the other guy had healing. Bloody hell. Items. Potion.
Okay.
Okay. Back up and running. Abilities. Keep doing this.
That all you got? Watch this!
Alright. Just keep pegging him down. Now you can't heal. Thank God. He's dark type for sure, I'd imagine. Foxfire, 350. Abilities, channel fire again. Well, I think we've got there. We had to kill the bar mission soldier first, though. Once he started healing. I wish I knew that to begin with. It wouldn't be this difficult. Because a lot of the damage was undone. It was like, oh, so disappointing. Channel on fire again. Special attack. I don't know. The abilities seem to be the only special attacks I can do. So these seem to be the two, but I wouldn't use this one because these are dark type enemies, so he's going to be resistant to that. But he's not resistant to the Foxfire, which is pretty cool. So we'll keep doing that. It should be pretty much good to go.
Come on.
Abilities, Foxfire again. Hopefully for the kill. Yeah, we got him. Awesome. Very nice. Awesome. I might actually be doing more stream later. Because I want to stream more of Shadowverse as well, because I don't want to do any more of the story mode part until I stream it. So this stream is continuing till hopefully about 8 PM, which is 40-50 minutes from now.
See? Total piece of cake.
Wait, this soldier's not human at all. Was he a mirage?
What? No. The soldiers are human. Join the Federation elite. What happened to him?
Oh man. Something special about that black mist, which reminds me of Ni no Kuni with the nightmares. Ni no Kuni is definitely a game I recommend highly. Cheers, man. I'm glad you saw it with us. Oh, Foxfire was special attack. Oh, I see. Yeah, it most likely is. You're probably right there.
How many years have passed? Time for us has resumed its march. Seguarides.
Yes, what is it?
You may begin. I trust you have worked out each detail?
Oh, I can assure you, every word.
Then away with you.
Seguarides.
We have a prophecy
Oh,
to
look,
fulfill.
it's the birdie. She's a parrot, clearly.
Yes. Let us usher in a new age of history.
Apparently there's this Pokemon. I don't really like to give spoilers about Pokemon, so I won't say its actual name. But there are a lot of people that are hyped up about a Pokemon, which is a bird, a toucan, actually, which is colorful, a lot like that. Even though I try to avoid spoilers myself, but with all the thumbnails of all the people I follow, it's very difficult to avoid that. But that's what it reminded me of. Combined abilities. Layered abilities. Stacking mirages with abilities of like elements causes those abilities to layer into a more powerful form. For example, stacking 3 mirages with fire, results in a stack that can wield Firaga. Which is very nice, but I'm thinking I know how I want to go about doing this. Basically, their weaknesses and their strengths combine. But I don't want, because like you asked me before, am I defensive minded or offensive minded? I just want to talk about this a little bit. I'm defensive minded before from defensive minded. Often that means I really like Pokemon, or in this case, Mirages or Ni no Kuni familiars that can cover for each other. So type distributions that help support each other's weaknesses. One of my favorite Pokemon of all is a creature called Skuntank. The Skuntank is freaking awesome. It's got one weakness out of 18. And the reason why it's got one weakness out of 18, it used to be out of 17, but it's still out of 18, and it's a shame it's not in the new one, because I really love that thing, is Poison's weak to Psychic, but Dark is immune to Psychics, counters that. Dark is weak to Fighting, but Poison's resistant to Fighting, so it counters that. And with Fairy, Dark is weak to Fairy, but Poison is strong against Fairy, and counters that. So that's what I look for above all else. So even though it's talking about 3 Mirages that have the same abilities that can make it better, I am not so keen because it also has weaknesses. However, here's where the key part is. There are certain parts to a Mirage board that allow you to put in different to its regular type of move. So you can put an Ice Jewel in a Fire creature, like they were talking before, or a Thunder Jewel in an Earth creature, or whatever. So my plan is get a spread between Earth and Water and Ice, whatever, to cover for each other, but let the Water know Earth move. Let the Ice creature also learn an Earth move, so that together they can know Fire, or whatever it is, Fundaga, or whatever, to then mimic that without the weakness being amplified as well. That's what I'm going to go for. That's my thing. Smell max combo damage, absolutely. Hell yeah. Which means special attacks. And that's another thing to consider, especially in this game. It's probably better to have special attackers than physical attackers, at least for this kind of thing. Even though at the same time, I want some benefit to regular attacks, because regular attacks don't consume MP, and MP is quite, what's the word? Premium. It's quite, we have like 8 to 12 MP to work with. That's not very much. But that's my thinking. So yes, you can have 3 Mirages, but they don't have to be Fire to know Fire attacks. And that's how I'm going to manipulate it. Thomas Foxfire is a Fire attack too, so it can be used as a substitute, exactly. Because Tama may not actually be Fire type herself, even though I don't know. Combo abilities. If you stack Mirages that use physical weapons like swords and fangs, the stack will be able to wield combo abilities like Cross Slash. Ooh. Nice. Of course, that's not the only example, but it's an example we already have, apparently. So tinker around and see what you can come up with. I love to tinker around. Yeah, indeed. I love to tinker around. I mean, I don't want to waste people's time, but I absolutely enjoy, figuring out the best combinations of things. This is why I like board games a lot. Because the kind of board games I play are usually worker placement games, and often you're trying to figure out how best to organize your team of meeples to get the best resources to then combine and get the best result. Super abilities. Some L-size characters have super abilities. For example, Giant Rain can wield one called Channel Element. That's her sword thing, I imagine. Tama has always wanted her own super ability, but she's just not big enough. Okay, saving progress. Very nice. Yeah. Do you want to say, overwrite the save data? Yeah, sure, why not? And the one thing I've noticed about this game, which is a little bit disappointing in PS4, it seems, rather than PS3. I don't know if this was other PS4 games as well. Is that I'm the kind of person who normally loves making 20 to 30 different save files, because at the end of each chapter, if I want to go back, if I want to make changes, if I feel like this strategy isn't working, I want to go down a different path, sort of things, I can do that. In PS4 games, or at least this one, it seems like you're forced into the same one save file, which is a little restricting. but
now
you know.
would be a good time to stock up on items.
We already have. Did you see how many
Good call.
treasure chests we got?
We've racked up a ton of gil now that you mention
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I
That too.
have to wonder why a bunch of mirages are carrying so much cash.
Let's just say that Inacro...
Gives us the money.
Never mind, I figured it was her.
Okay. She's been like she's the stopgap for plot development, shall we say. She's the one whereby if something doesn't really make sense, she's the answer for it. Which is, you know, fair enough. In a way, this game likes to make fun of itself and appreciate that games have to do some kind of management when it comes to retaining storyline and also letting the player play the game. Like earning cash for killing enemies. In what world would you really honestly think you would earn cash for killing enemies? But games do it all the time because you need some kind of commodity to result from that. Now, if I made a game, I would like to possibly, potentially say every enemy is bounty. Every enemy has a bounty on its head that when you kill it, you get online transaction from the council or whatever that say, thank you for killing this enemy. They don't actually infiltrate every single time you kill one, but they're basically like, you know, thank you for killing this enemy. You earned 50 credits for killing this. You've earned 100. And actually, to be honest, this isn't my idea. I now think about it a little bit more. This isn't my idea. This idea is actually from a game I used to play up to 500 hours of, which is a game called X Beyond the Frontier. It's a massive series. Unfortunately, more recent games are much less... the older games are better, shall we say. But the older games I used to play used to give you a thing that you could buy called a license.
Okay,
And then
here
if
we
you
go.
killed small enemies, ships, you would get 100 credits. If you killed medium-sized ones, you get 500 credits. If you killed larger ones, you get 1,000 credits. That kind of thing. Anyway, we've got stacks to deal with. Okay, there's that. We don't have enough MP. No! We don't have MP. That's really shitty. We can kill the Shred Cat then. Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, God. Try killing this. Oh, okay. We have abilities now. Nice. We need to channel element fire. This. Kill it.
That all you got?
This should kill it.
Watch this.
He's got Mandragora. Nice. Abilities. Dark is not... Well, that is okay, because I don't necessarily think the Mandragora is dark type. And that's the important part. So we can do that. Whoop.
You're done!
Yeah, the game time always comes up on the options. Thank God that missed, because that can cause poison, and I hate poison. Poison's a pain in this game. Oh, we can do this. That's fine. We'll kill it. Nice. One left. No, now they can't guard anymore, thank God. There we go. Whee! Nice. H.A. Tenchi, the beautiful, wonderful H.A. Tenchi, who's so supportive of smaller people. He's someone who understands what it's like to be, you know, to rise from the ground up. I know that for sure. He's supporting me already. And so does Fody. There are some wonderful streamers out there. Those are also the kind of people that inspire me to do this, you know? The ones who appreciate the difficulty it is when you're not a big success. Oh, it's this guy. I've heard about this guy.
We're doing this.
Come on, bring it.
Okay. Going first. This thing's quite fast. Jeez. We better... Libra.
Okay.
See what it's all about. Black Choco Chick. By the way, if anyone wants to join in, feel free. Okay. Mine weak to fire, weak to light, resistant to wind, earth, and dark. Restore the Mirage's HP to create a prism opportunity requires black Choku Chick Prism, which we presumably already have because we always get one from the first thing we see. We don't want to kill it. It's got good resistance against dark. That's good because we have a dark type attack. And earth, which is good because you have an earth type attack. So we'll be using those. Again, we should be unstacking. Oh, I didn't read what it needs. Oh, I'm so stupid. Let's hope it's just regular attacks. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do something else. Oh shit. Basic attack? Don't kill? Okay, I need to... Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I messed up. Oh, bloody hell. Items. No. Firstly, abilities. Okay, you don't have it. I need to look at that thing again. That's one of the things I wish I could understand about this game, which I don't understand. No worries, man. It's just, you know, I'm just talking about in general speak, like, you know, doing a cast when you don't have the greatest internet and all that for a considerable period of time. That's all. It's it can be tough to grow because, you know, I'm talking about one day I would love to have the kind of amount of following that the likes that I watch regularly do. So we're talking about 10,000, 15,000 followers. And I'm on, you know, miles away from that. So, but it's cool. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what every single support reminds me of is that, you know, I'm still in the right direction. I'm still pushing forward. So anyway. Let me just think. I need to Libra again because I didn't realize what it needs. I keep forgetting to do this. Restore VHP. Okay. That's fine. That's easy enough. Abilities, no. Just defend, I'd say. Abilities, cure. No! Not you! No! I'm trying to go too fast. I'm messing up. I apologize. Defend. He's so fast! Abilities, no. Defend. Stretch legs, sure. Abilities, cure. There we go. There we go. Finally do the right thing. My God, took its time. I made that unnecessarily difficult. Oh, I love every single follower I have. It's awesome, and that's what keeps me going.
No trouble at all.
Victory!
But that's what, you know, that's what streaming's all about. At least for me, is to grow a channel. Is to, you know, grow community, grow interest. That's the biggest lure for me, because that's the difference between playing a game and streaming a game. For me, again, like I say, because other people might be telling a story, or it might be the way they make a living, or, you know, whatever it is. But for me, it's about investing time into making a community. And how do you make a community? By bringing people together. But yeah, a choco chick born with black feathers. Even their bones are black, just like a certain rare breed of chicken. For whatever reason, just their eyes are red. Allergies, perhaps? Or maybe it's dark type, that's why? So, we'll be naming our next... Speaking of followers, we'll be naming our next follower after the chick. Which in my list is a lovely, generous individual by the name of Crispy Raw, who I met on H.A. Tenchi's channel. All right, and thankfully this is 10 letters exactly, which I love, because that means that it fits. The next one, unfortunately, is not 10 letters. So I'm going to have to see what I do with that. But anyway. Looks good. Let me just shout this out again in case anyone sees it. Take Mirage with you. Maybe. I'm thinking of maybe instead of Influx, because Dark Choker Chick might be nicer than a light one. Otherwise, there's no real need to. Yeah. Sure. We'll go with that for now. We'll have to see what it can learn, and we don't want too many dark types, like I said before, because I don't want to be too weak to what Dark's weak to, like light and stuff. Obtain a black Choco Chick, a Mento. Very nice. Okay. Where else can we go? See, that's the worrying thing, because it's random battles. I don't want to make too many steps in the wrong direction, because that's going to incite another battle, which is needless. Like, we don't need that. We're already leveled up. Oh! It's walking with us. Our cute little thingy is walking with us. I didn't realize that until now. Well, what? That makes no sense. Because he's not even in our party. Oh well. That's cool. That's fine. Back up and running. Okay. Alright. So is there anything? Oh, there's a chest. Okay. No random battle. Anything new? I doubt it.
Let's make this good.
Just goblins. See, that's the thing. If the fights gave me new creatures to catch, fair enough. That's awesome. But they're not new. So there's no need. The bloody goblin guard again. Yep, there it is. Leaf dagger again. Oh no. Oh no. Poison on an already weak individual. Need help. Alright, thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again. It's been a pleasure. I really appreciate your support, man. It's awesome. I definitely will. I have a lovely schedule, which I enjoy following. So, you know, you guys, if you want to see me stream more Tales of Symphonia, that'll be tomorrow. Friday, I'll hopefully have Ni no Kuni up, and it won't have any problems that we had before. So yeah, I love streaming. I love seeing you guys. I love interaction, and you provide that. So, you know, it's awesome. Okay. Now we've got our abilities, which is good. Let's kill the stack if we can.
Like
Whoa! I love this animation.
Here goes.
It's so cool to watch. Unfortunately, we didn't kill it. We can kill it now, though. Might as well. Good. Get rid of that. He's still got poison, but he's got health. I don't really care about the poison itself. It's more about the fact that he was low on health that was the problem. Abilities. Challenge Dark. No. Foxfire. Yes. Goblin Stack. Do lots of damage. Oh baby, one hit. Nice. Do regular attacks all the way. Oh yeah. Hey, we're getting better. Getting stronger. That was a quick finish. Okay. Oh look. What? Hey! And this is probably going to be close, but not quite. Yeah, 91 gil. We got so much gil. We've got more gil than we can keep a record of anymore. What is in this chest? 2 wobble stoppers. Yes, that's really important. I really want those things. I just couldn't afford them before. Is there anything useful here, or is this back where I was? This is back where I was, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, 5 of them again. I really don't want to be here. I forget that there's 5 of them up here. God damn it. That's so many. Bloody Goblin Guard again. Abilities. No, we can't do that. We're just regular attack Goblin Guard. Damn it. No. Kill Goblin Guard. You gotta leave this place. Triumphant Shout. Oh my god. Because I had to kill the guard. I wouldn't choose to kill the guard, but I have to choose. I have to kill the guard. Ugh. Yuck. I have to kill Red Captain though. Nice. Goblin. Regular one. Just less health. Good. Alright, so we can take 2 hits. 27 and Goblin Punch. And attack whatever you like, because they're the same. Attack whatever you like, because we kill it. There we go. Yeah! Success. I wanted to check if there was anything here. Probably a silly idea, I know. There's more gil. Can't hurt to have more gil. But I just wanted to know if there was anything here. No. There isn't. Oh, we could save though. Yeah, save. So that we don't worry about whatever fights are around the corner. I love saving. And to be honest, when you stream, you learn to love saving more and more. Because nothing feels worse than having to repeat something on stream. And often people will say, fuck it, I can't do the stream anymore. I'm gonna do it off stream. I have to end the stream, I do off stream and then be okay with that. Which sucks, because then you prematurely end the stream. But that's why I love saving. Because I don't want to have to, you know, go through things, stream through things more than once, as it were. If it was myself, I'd probably be a little more lax about it. But when I know I'm trying to provide entertainment for others, that's a whole different ballgame. And I do not want to have to waste people's time.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! What a weird thing to say like that. Just do regular attacks, it all means the same. Kill one, then kill the next. They're all weak. Critical hit. Very nice. Can we hit it before he hits us? Yes, we can. Not taking any damage. We leveled up and got maximum, apparently.
Victory!
I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay. Examine Ironwood Hills. You know, we just did this little section, and if we were to start another section, it would take quite a bit of time.
Why don't we go back to Cornelia and
so
see
I
Princess
think.
Sarah?
Oh, we can talk to Princess Sarah then. That's okay. We can talk to Princess Sarah. If that's what they want us to do next, we can do that. But I'm going to be ending soon. I usually end at 8, but at 8 my time, which is 8 GMT. But I like to try and end at a part which makes sense. You know, so if that's earlier or after, something that makes sense, something that like, you know, we finished a boss and, you know, we made some progress.
5. The champion who saved Grimoire.
We're starting chapter 5 next time.
The Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin that
Leave Cornelia alone for a while, now that we've gotten rid of the soldier controlling them.
Once mirages are scattered and separated from their keeper, they revert to their wild state.
And wild mirages are something you just learn to get used to in Grimoire.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed.
Mr. Warrior or Mr. Warrior?
However, we cannot rule out the possibility of another Bahamut attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
The League of Ass.
Do you
Woo!
know
The League of
any way
Ass.
to reach them?
The Thane of
I find that such a funny name.
I believe one of the merchants mentioned it.
Saronia, yeah. Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there and learn what I can about the League of S.
Alone?
League of Ass.
To get to Saronia, you must pass through all manner of places teeming with dangerous mirages. And
Hey, maybe we could go instead.
Yeah! Mr. Warrior here, he and the brigade should stick around and keep the goblins in line.
That's right. Cornelia's legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best fit for this. We've got tons of mirages to collect, and could start just about anywhere. So, you know, it wouldn't be any trouble.
what a kind offer. You would really do that?
Sure, you're doing us a favor by pointing me and Lon in a new direction. We're glad to help.
I thank you. We are in your debt. Here, all Cornelian emissaries are given these letters as proof of their authority.
Thanks.
Well, there's no sense in hanging around. So long. Take care.
Bye-bye, goodbye.
Your Highness.
Don't worry, Princess Sarah. I can accept payment of your debt in the form of favors. Sorry. I know it's a fairly rude joke, but I just couldn't help myself with that. Obtain the Cornelian letter. Because, like, we are forever in your debt. We're not going to do anything about it, but we're forever in your debt.
Then let's get going to the Saronia place.
Just hop on the train.
And take the choo-choo north. Yay. Well, definitely we'll be doing that next time. This seems like a perfect, appropriate time to end the cast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate all the support. It's awesome. It's what I live for, really. I'm serious about that. It's the best part of it, no doubt. And when I get to the save point down here, we will bid adieu until next time. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you then. Alright, everyone. Let me just do one final save. And that is the cast. Till next week. Well, for this game. Till tomorrow for Tales of Symphonia. Until Friday for... who knows, I might even do, I'll try to see if I can do some more of the story mode of Shadowverse in the meantime. But thank you for joining me, and see you then.